Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my video. It's Friday of a staycation that I took off from work, and this was on my list of things to do because I decided I'm going to take a week off to prioritize myself and do all of the things that I've been kicking the can down the road on. One of them being really digging into my YouTube channel. I heard online that a good way to find a new community of people is just to go on here and talk about what you love, just talk about yourself, and you'll naturally find people. I don't imagine immediately. I'm sure this will reach a bunch of people who do not relate with me, don't care, maybe just hate my face. They might just see me scroll past and be like, why is this guy wearing these sunglasses that have a light tint? Like, they might hate that, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But it's completely worth possibly finding my community of people, and I've decided to start it this week. And some other things this week that I was really focused on was, getting out alone, even something as simple as like going to a coffee shop and reading a book. I don't know why that's always given me a lot of anxiety. I always felt like I need a purpose to be a place or need to go with people. And then it's kind of funny too, because on the other hand, I do a bunch of stuff that I think a lot of people would get really anxious about, like leading a boardroom of people, taking a business trip and meeting a bunch of people that you've never met before, negotiating. This is what I generally do for work, but I'm really starting to notice that if I were to make this effort for myself rather than just give it all to work, I have a lot of value. Like, we all do. Everybody has a lot of value. You have a lot of value, and it's just misdirected. Like, maybe if you took that and you started focusing on it for you, it could change your life. So I'm experimenting with that. Maybe that is the case. I'm pretty confident it is the case because I work pretty damn hard. So if I worked pretty damn hard for myself, then we'll see. I've been prioritizing myself in a lot of ways over the past year. I've kind of gone up and down in weight ever since COVID. I gained a ton of weight since COVID, over 100 pounds. So it's going to be a journey. It's a journey I'm grateful for, to be honest. I know that sounds crazy, but I really always tell myself, if I can lose over 100 pounds to get back to my goal, then, I can do anything. Because it's not fun. It's not fun being overweight. I'm already down around 40 pounds, maybe a little bit more because I've been lifting a lot. So I might have gained with muscle and then lost fat, but who knows? I'm really going by the mirror. But yeah, like if you can do something like that, you can really do anything, because like it's hard. Like, your body is working against you once you've gained. You go past a point of no return, and your body just wants to be naturally there. But so that's a big thing I'm focusing on. Also, just dressing like I care about myself again. I used to always really care about how I looked and everything pre-COVID, but then COVID, I would just be at home in sweatpants. I became a sweatpant person, and I don't want to be a sweatpant person anymore. That's not how I want to show the world myself. But then there's definitely a part of me right now where I have a little bit of impatience and frustration, because as I'm losing weight, I'm like right there when it's the sizes that normal brands will like make, but I don't fit into them quite yet. So I'm very excited about that. That's something to look forward to. But it's just a combination of things. But this week I'm kicking it off. I'm going to start or try to do these like at least once a week. I do the shorts. The shorts are kind of aimless at this point. Like, I figure you kind of just do it live and figure it out. I did have a little bit of success with TikTok a few years ago, but I was jumping around, and I think the most important thing is you are the niche. And maybe I'm just sort of regurgitating everything I've seen in videos, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Like, you have to build your own brand. It can't just be, oh, I'm the guy who does the news, or, oh, I do some stupid video where I'm I don't know, like a prank video or something like that. Like that's only going to get you so far. So then you end up in this endless trying to chase the next thing that gains traction, and then you milk it until it no longer works, and then you have to find the next one. So that's exhausting. I don't know. I really think it'd be much easier to just be myself. And hopefully I find people who are similar to me. Also, if anybody has any suggestions about things that are in the same vein as going out and putting myself out of my comfort zone, I'm very open to suggestions. And because it's hard to even think of this stuff. Like, I think it was really productive to have all of this time to myself, because when you're alone with yourself and there's structure that you have to create, like beyond your routine, it's kind of like, what do you do? So if anybody has any suggestions about things that really work for them or make them feel good, I don't know, like, please comment. I'm all ears and I'm happy to give it a go, because it's been enlightening in a way. I'm definitely at an exciting point in my life. I've been really heavy on the grind set for the past 10 years with my job and just like monetary goals. I'm not there just yet. I definitely am an ambitious person. But at the same time, I'm sure some of you can relate, you get to this point where you know that you've planted all the seeds and everything's in motion. It's like you've created your system, and it's now just like patience and sticking to your system, and it'll grow into something. But I'm 35, I'm single, I have a pretty good foundation, I have a good career, and it almost feels like a blank canvas and I can go anywhere from here. And it's kind of eye-opening. I mean, another thing is a lot of my friends are either getting married or having kids, and it's that time in my life where they're all branching out or not branching out, I'm sorry. They're kind of just doing their own thing now. They're focusing on their families and they're moving forward with that part of their life. And I'm so happy for all of them. It also kind of like ran its course, like what you do with these people that you've known for so long. After a while, there's like, I don't know, like you don't need to see them as often. I'm past that point in my life where my friends were my family. And now it's all about me. So I feel like I woke up, and now, while I don't have a traditional relationship and maybe plans of having a child or anything like that, I have to create something different. And that's exciting. So it's also overwhelming though. Like, 'cause it's like I could move if I wanted to. I could move to a whole new city. I could leave Bergen County, New Jersey behind. But at the same time, I kind of love it here. I grew up here. So I don't really know if that's even what I want, but it's a time to explore. I think detaching from such rigid goals is hard, because I've been doing that for so long, but it's really about tapping into that headspace where I kind of just roll with the punches, go with the flow, and figure it out that way. I think I'll leave it there for now. Please subscribe if any of this resonates with you and you want to join me on this journey. Comment, say hello. Please don't be mean. It's fine if you are mean. Like, I'm used to people being mean to me. Like, my job is really just upsetting people a lot of the time. So I assure you, you can't upset me. But at the same time, like, I want to be a friendly person with you. I want to have a nice conversation. So I guess do what you want. Do what you want. You can be mean. That's totally fine. I can handle it. Maybe even like challenge me. See if you can hurt my feelings. Don't actually. But yeah, I don't know, because like I post the shorts and then like it's just like, it's definitely me. Like I can't blame anyone else but myself, because it's like whatever I'm saying just isn't resonating, which is fine. I have to figure that out. You know, like I said, I'm doing this live. I'm doing it live. Not actually live, but I'm just doing it. So yeah, I don't know. Say hey, and I'll see you on the next one.